Okay, here's an interesting one. We have a Cyclops Marvel Legends action figure, and we're going to convert it into my nephew's favorite action hero, not Cyclops, of course, but Highbeam. This is from a show called Trash Truck. I think it ran for 2 seasons on Netflix, and he is obsessed with this show. Okay, the main shtick for Highbeam is that he has a visor similar to Psych, except it can, I guess, basically illuminate things. And this is kind of like the thing with this character. So we need to be very careful on how we paint this one specific part. So we are using a very bright green to fill in the red part of Cyclops' visor. And just piling paint on there, making sure it's a nice thick application, because like I said, this is Highbeam's main shtick. And so this is going to be a multicolor figure. And of course, the reason we picked Cyclops is, one, he sucks. No, I'm kidding. I love Cyclops. But he's got the visor, so that makes this a relatively easy repaint, I think. And okay, so there we go. We got a nice thick application. So the inside is bright green, but the outside of this visor is going to be kind of like a darker green. And so we're going to just carefully apply this paint. Now, look, when you make action figures or modify action figures, it really depends on what the purpose of it is. And the purpose for this one is for my nephew to play with it. And so we are looking for bright colors. We're looking for a neat paint job, neat as possible, and hopefully a durable paint job. And wow, the visor looks awesome. You see the dark green and the light green on the inside. So Highbeam is already underway. I'm going to try to keep that mouth area clean because Highbeam has that effect. And luckily, Highbeam's head thing, his helmet thing is also blue, but it's got a lot of red, a lot of gray on this action hero. So let's go ahead and get started with that. And bam, you can see a first application of red. Had to mix it a little bit with that gray just because red is just terrible whenever it comes to coverage. But so far, so good. We have a nice application of red. And I think we're going to have to add the gray on there. I think when we add the gray, this superhero is going to kind of feel like he's coming more to life. So far, so good. And bam, there's the gray. So we just added the gray to his arms and the trunks. Now, there's another section of gray also. It's on his chest, and that's going to be a little bit complicated to do. And there's a few markings on his chest also. But so far, so good. I think I'm going to keep the gloves and the boots yellow, and again, that's where the gray section of his costume are. Almost done with this initial paint job. So there you see it, kind of good coverage, trying to be as neat as possible with it. And there you see the gray added on. Man, this is looking really good so far. I'm going to give it a couple of hits of varnish and come back and show you the final result.